My birthday. Might be right in the car. Hey, Matt, great to see you.
John, get in here.
My birthday. Might be right in the car.
Good evening, everybody, and thank you so much for coming out to this illustrious occasion tonight to honor my father, Roger Dowd. Dad, I just want to let you know that you are extremely uncomfortable, and I know that this is not your thing to be the center of attention, but you have to understand that there's so many people whose lives that you have touched. So obviously you've had a tremendous impact on everybody, and thank you so much. My mother would have wanted to be here. She would have wanted you to be recognized. She would have wanted you to endure this. He really invented the casual Friday, the business casual Friday, which of course was chinos, flannel shirt, and gold cross pens. There are many other things I learned from my dad, for instance, that you do the right thing because it's the right thing to do, and that you always need to rely on the power of family and friends, and that is very evident tonight. My dad is a believer in bridging, in making connections and strong relationships, and I think that's completely evident tonight. So, Dad, thanks for everything.
Roger is a Renaissance man. Those of you know him. Plays musical instruments and drives race cars. That was the one rule in our campaign, is that Roger never drove the candidate. Roger, I know I speak for all the elected officials that are here right now, who you rescued at some point during their careers, and prevented a lot of us from ever having to really do real work. I know there are a lot of people around here who love you very, very much, and who could honestly say, like I do, I would not be a United States Congressman but for Roger Dowd, and I'm thankful for that.
I'm not going to be too fearful. This is all John Stefanini's fault, Roger. Just want to make sure you know that. The guy who understands politics, a person who, and I love listening to Roger's stories. I know that he was in the boiler room for Mayor Menino, he was in the boiler room for Steve Lynch, he was in the boiler room for Joe Timmelty, he was in the boiler room for Steve Murphy, he was in the boiler room for so many places, and a guy who just doesn't do it for any reason. He just does it because he loves politics. This is a man who understands going across generations. He gets involved in the business of politics because he loves people, and he also loves what we do in politics. And there's not many people like Roger Dowd around anymore, and it's such an honor for me to be here tonight. Roger has been a fixture in the city of Boston, serving as advisor to several mayoral administrations, including mine. Roger's been dedicated to improving and supporting the Allston-Brighton community and the entire city of Boston for many years. Therefore, I, Martin J. Walsh, Mayor of the City of Boston, do hereby proclaim May 31st as Roger Dowd Day in the City of Boston.
I really appreciate you all being here. I don't want to take up too much time, take away from the partying. I really have a hard time expressing myself to how much this means to me. All I can say is I love you, everyone.